I'm under the Camaro this time. We finally got this up on the lift. It's ready to get cleaned. We're gonna go over everything, just check for safety things, just general maintenance. Today on the slate, I'm gonna open up the diff, take the cover off. We just ordered a new gasket, so that's coming. You know, that's all set. I'm gonna drain it into, I've got a pan around here somewhere. I drain it into the pan. Take the cover off, I need to check the worm gear and the ring gear just to make sure everything looks good. Make sure there's no filings or anything hanging out in the bottom. This thing held on really tight this year. There was no seepage, no leaks, so that's great. Another new thing under here, just to show off our new shocks. We got our new Coney shocks in. These are the same springs as last year, so those look a little ratty, but everything else, this all works great. These are all the way down, so they are slammed, but we're gonna adjust it so that's probably around here. We got things all measured out so we know, but that's coming up next. Probably not in this video, but next. If you can see, the fuel system is really crispy and dirty, but everything works great. So we're gonna go ahead. This is the filter here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that filter off. I have to drain the whole, all the fuel pretty much. I'm not sure how much is in it. I think it's about a quarter tank, but I'm gonna drain all the fuel. We'll take the filter out, just check the filter, and then we'll replace that, and that should be good. So lots of cleaning, lots of maintenance, but all good stuff. So this is our big project for today. I'm gonna get this drained, and then I'll check that out. All right, so if you guys have watched this before, you know this is my favorite degreaser. This is Bamco's, this is Burley. This is just a regular heavy duty cleaner degreaser. I cut it a little bit, just so it's not so harsh. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up just so we can make sure that no grit or anything gets in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this, and then I will take the drain plug out. Okay, I remembered my safety glasses, so we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and take the drain plug out. I put this in myself, so shouldn't be too hard. There we go. See how much firepower we're dealing with. I can already smell it. Oh, it's not too bad. That is nice and clean looking. It's super thick. There's a couple little shinies. Not too bad. All right, so we'll take the cover off and I'll check and see if there's anything in the bottom. But so far, so good. Okay, so this is gonna take a minute to drain just because that is so thick. But I'm gonna go ahead and take I'll leave these top three, I'll loosen them a little, but I'm gonna take these bolts out just so we can drain a little bit faster. We can't put any oil back in until the gasket comes in, so I'm just gonna gently put the cover back on. But when we do get the gasket in, we're gonna be putting the good stuff, Spectro Platinum. This is the diff gear lube. That's 75/140, and that has been, so far so good. We can tell that it's lasted really well, and there's not a lot in the bottom of the pan, so there's nothing really on the plug, and nothing going on the pan. So we know that worked well. It's just a matter of checking the gears, make sure everything looks good. But yeah, just some annual maintenance. Okay, so all the bolts are out. I loosened these here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off so we can look at the gears a little more closely. Okay. So far, nothing crazy. There's not quite enough light in here, but we'll stick a light in and we'll check teeth and everything and just make sure things look good. And I'll clean it up and we'll get our new gasket in and I'll refill it. All right, so we're back under the car. We got the car off the lift, up top in the shop. I've got my Spectro gear lube. This is 75/140. And I have a siphon here, and I'm just kind of hand siphoning this out. And then we're adding it to the rear end here. So that'll take a couple minutes, and I will check back in once that's done. All right, so it's all full and sealed up, ready to go. We got about 4 quarts and a little bit on the ground. This siphon actually worked really well, so I'll be doing that next time. So that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow us on Instagram as well as on Facebook. So thank you guys so much. Spectro is the only oil we use here at the shop. We especially love their Golden Motor Guard and their Platinum Differential Gear Lube. This is a high performance oil and it's especially well suited for drag racing and for classic cars because of its high zinc and phosphorus levels. If you're interested in protecting your investment, go check these guys out at spectro-oils.com.